welcome to another video. Happy Crystal Saturday. So happy to have you here. If it is your first time, my name is Jenna. I have an online crystal shop called Pretty Crystals where I sell crystals for healing, happiness, harmony, and home decor. And you can follow me on Instagram at Pretty Crystals and shop all of the pretty pieces you see here and more at prettycrystals.shop. Sorry if I sounded frazzled there. I just started thinking about something very random and my words were getting a little jumbled. As always, get comfy, get cozy, grab a drink. I've got some ice water here. As you can see by the title, today we are doing another top 5 retail crystal shops that I have ever visited. And if you would like to watch the first one and you haven't already, I'll link it below for you. It was a really fun video to film and really fun going through all of that old footage of crystal shopping, because if you don't know, crystal shopping is like my one true love. I just love it so much. I will pull a little card for us today. I can't find my mermaid deck, which is like my favorite one, but I have this Sacred Self-Care deck from Gatos Provisions. They nicely gifted it to me. Let's pull a card and see if one of these kind of self-care rituals resonates with you. Okay, I love this. This one says build strength. It's a girl boxing, right? Yeah. I've only taken a couple kickboxing classes or whatever. It's definitely not for me. But I love fitness classes. If you follow me, you know this. I always say that it's my therapy, it's my everything. It's how I've built a lot of not only physical strength, but mental strength. And actually, in the last video I posted on Patreon, I mentioned that I recommend finding a class near you that you can commit to, or, you know, signing up for a gym membership if you're not already. It's just, in my opinion, life-changing. I'm sure a lot of you already know that, but yes. Build strength. Also, I just want to quickly mention before we get in that I do have a Patreon now with one tier called the Goddess tier for just $5 a month, and I'm actually going to stop doing 2 videos a week on YouTube and do one on YouTube and one on Patreon. I'll have all the links below, of course. So let's get into another top 5. And again, I don't know why I have to do this like disclaimer, but all these are on the West Coast. I feel like there aren't many crystal shops in Middle America or on the East Coast. Although when I said that in my last video, my aunt sent me a whole article of like top 10, you know, best hidden secret crystal shops in New York City or something. So I'm sure they're there. I just haven't found them, and I love the West Coast. You know, I'm biased about that. So just letting you know, they're all on the West Coast, and you need to come to the West Coast if you haven't already, because it will literally blow your mind. Anyway, this one is in Santa Cruz. I always mix up Santa Barbara and Santa Cruz. Santa Cruz is a beautiful, beautiful town in California. It's a coastal town, and I went there. Actually, was this in Los Gatos? Wait, hold on. I need to do a little geography check here. Yes, okay, so Santa Barbara is a beautiful there I go again. Santa Cruz is a beautiful coastal town. A couple years ago, Jenny invited me to stay in an Airbnb with her that she got. She really loves Santa Cruz. She loves going down there to visit. So I said, of course. And she had got like this beautiful little casita that we stayed in. Now, about half an hour away is a town called Los Gatos. I had never been there before, and I actually had never even heard of it. And that's surprising because I am obsessed with the central coast of California, and maybe Santa Cruz isn't quite central coast, but I just love all of those towns, and I love the ritzy towns with shopping. Like, that's my vibe. Like, I don't want to go to the mountains. I'm not even that much of a beach girl. I just want to be in like a Hamptons-esque kind of vibe, like nice dinner, a nice shopping day, maybe, you know, relax by the pool. I'm not even into the pool, to be honest. I just want to go shopping. So Los Gatos, Jenny put me onto this town, and she was like, we have to check it out. It's a really bougie, place. Like if you look on Zillow, all the homes are multi-millions, like gorgeous, just my style, Mediterranean style homes. So we took a little day trip there, and there's a crystal shop. I don't even think I was planning on crystal shopping. We were just shopping, and we went into this crystal shop, and it was really, really cute. Every crystal shop is amazing, no matter what. This one didn't have anything that like blew my socks off or anything like that. So I feel like this crystal shop is more just like because of the surrounding area. Like Los Gatos is a really cool place to go to, have a day trip, have some wine or lunch or whatever, and feel really bougie and go into this crystal shop. They did have some really, really pretty pieces. I didn't buy anything there, but I'm looking back now and I'm like, oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous, especially these wings. You know, I love amethyst wings. I do have some for sale if you are in the market for a gorgeous pair. I'm still offering free shipping on them in the US as well, and those are on the website, or you can DM me if you are interested and we can sort it out. But yeah, it was just a really, really cute experience given the town that it was in. The other shops were so cute. I have some pictures of stuff I saw there. Like, I don't know, that's my vibe. Like I said, some people feel at home in the mountains. Some people feel at home in at the beach, and I feel at home when I can go to a crystal shop in like a bougie area. I don't know, it's just my thing. Number 4 is in Reno, Nevada, which is not that far from Northern California. And this place I've been to a few times. They are in a very strange location, I guess you could say, because it's kind of in a like shopping center. Like this one's kind of the opposite of Los Gatos. It's not a vibe around. Now that I'm thinking about it, Reno does have a few other crystal shops too, but this one definitely stands out. They have a lot of bigger pieces, which obviously you know I love. They're really, really friendly there for the most part. They're really nice and welcoming, which I think is a big part of the experience, you know? They just have so many pieces. It's just like, it's not huge, but there's a lot packed in there and you feel like you have a lot to explore. It's almost like a treasure hunt. I don't know. There's just so much to look at. And they have a lot of humongous pieces in the front of the store. They always have amethyst wings there. They always have huge cathedrals. They have this huge quartz piece that has been there for, it's there almost every time I go, and I really, really like it. It's definitely a piece I would have if I had my dream home. Yeah, it's definitely a vibe in there and a cool spot to visit if you're ever in the Reno area. Number 3, we're gonna shimmy on over to Oregon, where there is a beautiful little gallery kind of crystal shop, and I have to find the name of it and I'll put it here. It's in Ashland, which is another really cool place to shop. If you've been with me for a while, you may remember that crazy vlog I had where Jenny and I went to Ashland. I was doing crystal shopping and we were doing some shopping around. We come back to my car and it's obliterated, and literally a bus had run into my car. It was the craziest thing, and I was like doing a live sale that weekend in our Airbnb. It was a wild trip, but they have a lot of cute little shops there, and there's one little crystal gallery that sticks out. It's very small, so it's not going to be like the last place where you kind of it's like a maze and there's so much to look at. It's small but beautiful. And I got a pair of hematite wings there for myself. Well, they're not really wings, but they're just like two little hematite, I don't know, I'll put a picture if I can find one. And they were so shimmery and sparkly, and I still have those as part of my personal collection, and I love them. So that was a really cool experience. This picture of me and this cathedral, and it says please don't touch, and I'm literally touching it. I swear I didn't see the sign. Number 2, we're gonna journey on down to Encinitas, which is San Diego County, but outside of San Diego, I think. I'm not a San Diegoian. I don't know. It's in Encinitas, which is like the cutest freaking town ever. It's a beach town. I did a vlog on this when I went down to watch my friend Paige get married, and then I did some crystal shopping in this store. I've been here a few times, or no, I've only been there 2 times. Once many years ago, and I loved it. And I don't know if they have new owners since then, but when I went back recently, it was kind of like all redone. It looked very, very different. Just my personal opinion, I kind of like the way it was laid out the first time around.
Where did you guys travel from? Oh, Zonies who didn't take the heat. You're here for this.
But nonetheless, it was amazing. They had a lot of big, beautiful pieces, and they just have so much to offer. There's like books, there's water bottles, there's bigger pieces, there's smaller pieces, and you're on a strip again with like a lot of other shopping, a lot of good vegetarian, vegan food if you're into that. What else like stood out to me last time? I got a self-love book that I love there the first time I went, and I didn't buy anything the second time I went. I was kind of just focusing on the vlog, and I was really tired because I wanted to get home. Like I had an 8-hour drive ahead of me. Yeah, but if you're ever in the San Diego or Southern California area, definitely check this place out. I think it's called Earth's Elements. I'll put it on the screen for you, of course. Okay, number 1. This place is so cool. It is called Chapmans Mineral and Museum something. I didn't write down the names today, so again, I'll just have them for you here, but it's technically like a mineral museum, also a shop. So you go in, and it's not fancy, it's not ritzy, it's not bougie, it's not in a strip of shops. It's literally kind of like on the highway, and you just pull over and you go in this big cool store. They have rows of shelves with all different crystals, and then they have a ton of like museum quality pieces. I don't even know if they're for sale or not. I'm sure they are, like if you really wanted to purchase it. So cute. I love it.
Did you do your basket?
Yes, I did. There's so much stuff in here. Whoa, look at this guy. I have that on my front door. Another butterfly. Look at the birds. Oh my god.
I love it by rose quartz.
That's beautiful.
Eagle. Wait a second.
Here we've got another table, and we found a labradorite heart table. How interesting.
Labradorite, I don't like that.
Oh my god, look how big that is. And that, what is that? What is that? The reason I think this is #1 for this video and that I think it is the coolest place ever is that they have this like rock yard, and of course the, you know, rocks don't appeal to me. I don't know if I've ever told you this, but my mom like loves rocks, like the brown, just rocks. She has a fascination with them. She's also Taurus. But it's just interesting how we're both into, you know, rocks, but I'm into like the crystals and she's more into like the very earthy ones, the brown ones. I don't know. Anyway, they have a whole field of raw rose quartz, and I love raw rose quartz. This place is pretty interesting, I must say. I think we're gonna be sticking over here on this side. I don't really get it often because it is so, first of all, I don't come across it very much. The last time I did, I was in New York and there was no way I was gonna be able to carry that in my luggage to come home, so I wasn't able to get it then, but it's very dense, so very heavy and like difficult to ship. I think the last time I had raw rose quartz was probably when I got it from them, and you can just go like crystal picking. Like, it's so cool. You have a bucket, you pick the pieces, and then they weigh it for you on these little old school scales. I just think, like, what is cooler than that, you know? So it's making me really want raw rose quartz. I think it's such a beautiful way to like decorate your apartment or house or whatever. And yeah, that's #1. All right, loves, that does it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Really hope you will join me on Patreon. It's a beautiful little community of angels, and we do monthly challenges. And like I said, the 4 videos a month will go on there. My boudoir photo shoot behind the scenes, crystal live sale behind the scenes video, and really fun stuff like that. And also, like, because we're starting at square one, I am an open book and open to like whatever you want to see. So if there are video ideas you have for me, like, that's so appreciated and welcomed. Don't forget to shop the website, prettycrystals.shop. You can sign up for the newsletter on there as well. I send out a monthly newsletter once a month to kind of keep you up to date on everything and let you know what's going on. Follow me on Instagram at prettycrystals. And that's all for now. Cheers to you wherever you are on this life journey. We're in it together. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video and over on Patreon and over on Instagram. Bye.